Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be talking about feeling alone. I felt alone majority of my high school and middle school years. And sometimes I feel like that as an adult right now when I graduated. I'm going to give you an example from my middle school years, guys, all right? So, I moved from Africa to almost all to America, to almost seeing every single day I would see black, and then now I only see majority white people. I'm almost the only black kid in my area. That didn't help with my feeling alone. There was nobody that looked like me, right? I didn't like that. That probably helped a lot with my loneliness. That's why a lot of my loneliness was winning all the time. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. Bar for bar. Being alone versus feeling alone. You can be surrounded by millions and thousands of people, but yet feel alone. Being alone isn't always the problem. It's the lack of connection you have with those people. You feel like you're just looked over. Nobody understands what you're going through. And sometimes it's true. Just because you have a big friend group doesn't mean everybody in that friend group cares about you and it will be there for you. In those nights you're feeling like, wow, I'm alone. Nobody cares for me, this and that. Right? Hey, which is okay, man. Which is okay. It really is. Number 2, why do we feel alone? Reasons why I would feel alone. I write a lot, so I have plenty of reasons. I was looking at my journal I wrote in when I was younger. Some of the reasons I had are I was losing friends, losing relationships. I felt misunderstood. Moving to a new place. For example, I moved from Africa to America. Social anxiety, comparing yourself to others, spending too much time on social media, going through something you don't feel comfortable sharing with others. And the list goes on. That was just part of my list. It goes on, it doesn't ever end. There's several reasons why we can all feel the same emotion for different reasons. And I want to tell you this right here, but you're not alone. All right, majority of the people that feel, you might have all types of reasons to feel the way you are. And the way you feel is okay. Your feelings are very much justified. You're not alone. Ask for help and talk to people. When you reach out, most of the time, some of those problems can get fixed within like 3 or 4 years or less. I ain't gonna lie. My number 3, bro, is one of the biggest things for me was social media. Social media ruined majority of people's childhoods. That's why I didn't have a phone until basically high school almost. Social media, because you see the likes. Sorry guys, burp. You see the highlights, you know what I'm saying? You see the vacations. You see the followers. All those, they don't equal connection. I have like thousands of followers on a different platform. TikTok, Segawa Prime, follow it. And I don't feel connected to any of those people. Right? You start to compare everything. It gets bad. It gets really bad, which will cause you to just be like, wow, I'm not doing good enough. Look at me, I'm pathetic, this and that. Right? You see somebody that's like on vacation every 2 days or 2 weeks or whatever, and you're like, wow, they must have a great life. But yet behind the scenes, they're hiding something. They're like, I'm distracting myself from feeling a certain emotion. I'm distracting myself from feeling a certain way. They need validation from somebody else, this or that. It's important not to compare yourselves to people on social media. This is the real world, by the way. Get off social media. Sometimes it's okay to take a break. I do that a lot. But it doesn't really affect me anymore, so I don't really do it as much as I used to. Number 4. Do not isolate. Do not isolate. Isolation is the worst when you feel lonely. It's not good for you. It's not. Unless you're taking that time to learn how to love yourself, do not isolate. Isolation will kill everything, bro. Another thing, isolation will just start to make you overthink. When I used to be alone all the time, when I was super deep in my loneliness, it'd be these thoughts right here. Listen, you might have these too at night too. Listen, I'm going to bed, right? Why am I so alone? Nobody cares for me. Look at me, bro. What's wrong with me? Why does nobody want me? Why don't I have any friends, bro? Oh my word. Why am I getting fat, bro? Like, what's going on, bro? Like, am I just pathetic, dude? Nobody wants me. Maybe I should just off my, like, you see? And then it leads to something like that. I've had several friends commit germicide. I don't like saying the word because I just don't like it. Whether you like it or not, I'm not going to say it. I don't like it. And I feel like when you commit germicide too, bro, it's kind of selfish in my opinion. Because I was angry at those people because they felt like they were their thoughts and their mind was too much for them that they couldn't ask for help. And yet that started leading, when you do an action like that, it leads other people into a downward spiral for themselves too. So when you think you're going to off yourself and everything will be fixed for you, yeah, it will be kind of fixed for you, but yet now the rest of the people in your life or the people you didn't even know you affected that cared for you, boom, now they're in a downward spiral. And now 2 years from now or a couple months from now, they're thinking the same thought you had and they do the same action. And that same person, it just goes down. It's a domino effect. I don't like that. Isolation is not good unless you're trying to better yourself and you know exactly why you're isolating yourself, to do better, but do not isolate yourself just because you feel alone. Go ask for help. Do something about that. Be mature enough to notice the pain and what's going on and the anguish, all this stuff. Just ask for help, please. And also, number 5, learn to be comfortable with yourself. All the pain, the hardships, all the stuff I've been through, I've had to learn to love myself for who I am. Me being adopted, it was one of the biggest things I was struggling through it. I felt unwanted. So I started filling that void with females, right? And I'm a good looking dude. So I started understanding if you get good looking, a lot of people will love you, but it's not the love you want. It's like lust love. Like you look good. You have charisma, you're this and that. And they won't love you for you. They'll love you for what you can give them, what they feel around you, but they won't completely love you for you. Or you start distracting yourself with drugs. You start distracting yourself with, there's millions of distractions we can go on with, right? But learn to love yourself and accept all the stuff that's happened to you and move on with your life. Stop being so stuck on the past, all right? The feeling you're feeling right now is not forever. It's not forever, dude. It's not. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that to yourself. And another thing, I want to tell you this, dude. If furries can find friends, you can find friends. I'm not saying furry people are bad people or weirdos, but I'm just saying, think about it. You can find friends anywhere as long as you're willing to open up and talk to people. That's the biggest thing here. You got to be willing to open up and talk to people. And I think it's kind of pathetic if you are so aware of your own problems and yet you don't want to fix them. You fall in love with I'm so scared. What if they judge me? Well, so what? Ask for help. Would you rather risk being better or just, I'm just going to stay in my isolation and be a pathetic person that doesn't want to ask for help? I don't think you're pathetic for not asking for help. I think it's pathetic that you don't want to at least try. Just try. Keep trying. It's a feeling. It goes away eventually. But my main thing is you can find somebody. There's gamers, there's football players, soccer players. There's this, I think it's an Olympic sport, actually. I'm not even sure. But it's like sweeping. It's sweeping. If they can find friends, I generally feel like anybody can find friends. There's a sport too where you grab like there's a horse head and there's like a stick on it and you ride it. If they can find friends, you can find friends. Okay? If people dressing up like dogs can find friends, you can find friends. Okay? Bro, if people that play golf can find friends, you can find friends. I play golf. I think it's almost the most boring sport out there. You can find friends anywhere, bro. You just gotta look up that group. Talk about it to random people. People will tell you anything as long as you're willing to ask and reach out. I'm not even joking. It kind of gets a little weird, man. I'm like, dude, I didn't know. You said you went what? You went bungee jumping? And you have a whole friend group for that? You mean you're jumping off like a cliff, basically, and you're trusting the rope, and you still have. See, anybody can find friends. Find your people, But that means you got to go look for them. You can't be isolated. You can't be by yourself. Woe is me. Life is so hard. Life is hard for everybody. But what is harder is us suffering in our own imagination. Majority of the pain you have is just in your imagination. All right? It still doesn't, your pain you went through still matters. All right? It still made you you. But do something about it. Don't just stay stuck. It's terrible. For the non-believers and for the believers. Psalms 34:18. What does it say? The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. I love you all, man. I really do. You're never alone. Whether you believe in God or not, you're never alone. Reach out. You matter. And guys, I want to challenge you, if you feel like this right now, you have this feeling, is to reach out to somebody, talk to somebody. Not everybody can understand what you've been through to the extent you've been through it, right? But as long as you tell them something, they can kind of understand it. Sympathize with them. Try to get help. Talk about it. Talking, journal, exercise. And a lot of times when you feel so alone, bro, look at yourself and try to make a change about it. Like, I'm not saying you're not perfect the way you are. I'm like, you can't be perfect the way you are. You literally can't. There's always room for improvement. But try to make a change in something, all right? Because maybe there's a reason, something physical you can change immediately, right? That'll make people want to talk to you, be with you. A couple things are get in shape, take care of yourself, stand on something, believe in something, believe in yourself, confidence, and people are going to just be naturally drawn to you. Look at me. I started working on stuff like that. Strangers talk to me. Old ladies just talk to me. Old people talk to me. Even, bro, people just love talking to people that look confident, take care of themselves, stand on something, believe in something, and have self-respect. All right, guys. I love you out of life, but I'm gone. I got to edit like 13 videos. No, I'm kidding, guys. But follow my TikTok, Segawa Prime, my Instagram, Peter Slaw, my Twitch, Pedwack. I love you out of life. Toodles.